Must hurry back to the sanctum. The dragon wishes to speak to you, and this one doesn't think you should keep him waiting. Apparently he has a dragon friend he wants us to recruit. Though if you ask Sidora, one dragon in the sanctum is more than enough. Nephilar needs your help finding the beast, so he wants to speak with you.
You are wise to ally yourselves with me. Lotvulan will not stop until Tamriel is destroyed. He has raised an army and forced my brothers to join his crusade. Those who refuse, die. He must be stopped, for the good of my kind, as well as for yours. A dragon's words, they possess power few mortals understand. When we give our word, we are bound by it. That is our way. The dragon Yagrandu vowed to aid me in a time of need. We must seek him out and remind him of the oath he made. Yes, but I do not know where he hides. I leave that task to you, Hunter. The dragon god of old were accomplished trackers, were they not? Seek the aid of a companion who knows this land well. Perhaps they can help you find Yagrandu. Finding Yagrandu requires a test of skill rather than mere bravery. I am curious to see how you and your companions fare.
We're part of the Dragon Guard, Aelia. It's not stealing.
I think we should ask before putting them on.
But it looks so good on you. Look what we found, Walker. Zaji has to say, the Dragon Guard certainly has style. Though this one did decide to make a few alterations. Now, what's our next move? What does our dragon friend have up his scaly sleeve? A missing dragon, huh? Then you'll want to head to Kenarthi's Breath Temple. The priests there can find all sorts of things, if your cause is just. I'm certain they wouldn't mind helping the noble Dragon Guard defeat a great evil. South of Black Heights, Zaji's childhood village. Just follow the ringing of the bells, yes? You can't miss it. Zaji will meet you there? Yes, of course. This one is your resident expert, after all. He just did not realize that his first Dragon Guard mission would take him back to Black Heights. He hasn't visited since... well, he has never visited. The only thing remarkable about Black Heights is just how unremarkable it is. Nothing ever happens there. The villagers paint the wall of life, The priests pray to Canarthi for guidance. It's all very, very dull. A big mural. The villagers each add to it before they die, preserving their stories for generations to come. Zaji remembers staring at it when he was a Jakajit. The stories of this one's ancestors made Zaji think... That's it. Merchants, weavers, fishers, and farmers. There were now stories of heroes, no glorious tales of adventure. All Zaji saw in that mural was a life too dull to contemplate. And so, this one ran away and never looked back. Kenardi is the goddess of the winds. She guides the Khajiit, ensuring our ships reach safe harbor and our souls find the sands behind the stars. With Kenarthi's power, the priests can guide us to what we seek. Something to do with the bells, Zaji thinks. He has never seen the ritual, of course. It is only performed in times of dire need, such as when a group of brave Dragon Guard must find a dragon, yes? It's settled. To Black Heights.
And I'm coming with you.
What? You don't trust Saji to handle this?
Hey, Dragon Guard. Need you for a spot of looting. Still kicking, Dragon Guard? Got another lead if you're interested. Yours truly dug up a bit of dirt on a grave in Deshan. Turns out there's an Akaviri soldier buried in the Siltrine Sanitary Mortuary. Not sure what they did, turn a place in a dark elf crypt. Being Dragon Guard, it was probably something big. Names match a Dragon Guard roster we got. Can't be that many Akaviris stuffed in the corpse garden, right? How about you see if those dark elves buried them with honors? Bring any Dragon Guard relics you find back here. Back to the annals of the Riemann Dynasty, part... whatever. Where's another sordid handmaiden's diary when you need one?
Here we are! Kenarthi's Breath Temple, home to sweet winds and pleasant chimes.
No. Oh, no.
Mother, it's been so long.
Out! Out of this temple! You disrespect Kenarthi with your very presence.
Please, this is important. We're trying to save all of Elsewyr.
Then this one will speak with your companions. As for you, out!
Zachi will, wait outside.
Zaji claims you seek to save Elsewyr, yes? Tedali doesn't believe anything that comes out of that insolent cob's mouth. But you should not. This is it. Once you return the bell, Tedali will call the winds of Kenarthi to lead you to what you seek. Should all go well, they will take you to this dragon. This is a place of worship, dedicated to Kenarthi, goddess of the winds. She fills Gariti sails and guides our ships to safe harbor. She carries the souls of the departed to the sands behind the stars and leads our heroes to glory. We pray to Kenarthi to share her knowledge, for all of Tamriel feels the caress of her winds. We train to hear her words in the ringing of our sacred bells. Through them, we can find that which is lost. So you must get Zaji to return the bell. Why Zaji would perform such sacrilege is beyond this one's wisdom. It wasn't that Tedali was surprised he left. Anyone could see his paws itched for travel. But to steal from our holy temple? Tedali did not become clan mother of Black Heights for holding a grudge. Anyone who seeks to help Elsewyr against these terrible dragons deserves our aid, even if it means dealing with Tedali's treacherous son.
I can't believe Zaji would steal a bell from his own people. I knew he was a smuggler, but I thought he had a sense of honor. You go and find the bell. I'll try to smooth things over with Clan Mother Tedali in the meantime.
You would think a life devoted to the divines would make Mother a bit more forgiving. Well, what did she say? Zaji had trouble hearing your conversation from the other side of the gate. You would think a life devoted to the divines would make Mother a bit more forgiving. Well, what did she say? Zaji... You would think a life devoted... Stole? That is not the exact word Zaji would use. Regardless, returning it would be... tricky. To purchase the perfect pounce, Zaji sold the bell to the Skooma Lord, Bahazar the Bull. Said trade involved certain... promises. Zaji happened to mention that the bell could be used to find things, which is entirely true. Of course, this one had no idea how to use the bell in that way. Bazahar was not pleased when he learned this. Murderously so. Zaji has made a point to keep track of Bazahar's movements to avoid a confrontation. For example, he currently hides out in Moonlit Cove. If we want the bell, we'll have to sneak in and steal it back. Moonlit Cove is just south of here, right on the coast. A beautiful place to visit, if you ignore the skooma dealers and the pirates skulking about. In Zaji's defense, he stole a lot of things that night. Besides, how is he supposed to know the bell was so important? The temple has so many, he just thought Mother would replace it. So Mother claims, but how special can one tiny bell be? Zaji thinks she just wants to punish him, make him run all over southern Elsewyr to prove how sorry he is. And he will, for the Dragon Guard. But that doesn't mean he will like it. Come! Zaji used to explore this place as a cub. He'll sniff out where Bazahar is hiding.
Khajiit say it's trapped moonlight in the water. This one says it's gold. This one has sailed with the tiger shark for years. He knows.
She hopes the next batch is safe. Even Sugartooths won't buy skooma that drives you mad.
Ugh, that stench. This must be where Bazahar's hiding. Come, Walker. Let's talk. When Zaji lived here, Bazahar's stench is unmistakable. He's locked himself in this chamber. Probably has his loot nearby too. Hopefully, that includes the bell. We just have to figure out how to get inside. When Zaji lived here, he used this cove to get away from Mother's constant nagging. It was also a good spot to bring the lovely sweetmeats, yes? Back in the day, Zaji even snagged a key to the back chambers from a sleeping moon priest. It wasn't his hideout then, but yes. Well, no. Zaji knows where he left it though. Come, Walker. Zaji has a lockbox hidden nearby. That ladder, it should be here somewhere. There's the alcove. There's the ladder. Walker, let's talk.
I can't leave strangers drug out lunatics like hounds. They already go for blood.
See that alcove up ahead? It was Zaji's secret spot when the cove contained less Bazahar. That's where you'll find the key. The ladder this one used is missing. Oh, only we had... Wait, Zaji has something that will help. This grappling bow. Zaji found it in the sanctum before we left for Black Heights. He thought it might come in handy. Looks simple enough to use. Just aim and pull the trigger. Like a crossbow, yes? Then the rope propels you upward. You are an expert. Oh, all right then. There's a grapple point on the edge of some nearby scaffolding. Aim for that and let the bow do the rest of the work. Remember, look for a lockbox. That's where young Zaji stored his most precious items. Well, before he acquired the perfect palms. Zaji will keep watch from down here. We only have one grappling bow, yes?
I wish those smoke-addled wastrels would keep it down.
Steve, Zaddy knew you could do it. Someone comes! It's Zaddy by the door!
Do not groom your legs after wading in the shoal. Trust this one on that.
Stay upwind of Bazahar. His rotten breath has been known to clear barnacles off a ship's hull. That's him! Bazahar the Bull! Go get him, Walker!
You've got... Come here, you mustards! We've got intruders! What am I paying? Defend me!
That's it, Pipe Jaw! Show them what for! Look at that! Old Rotmouth actually kept the bell.
sea elves this far east.
Follow the rings of the shrine. You should do.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Should Zachi go in? Well, of course he should go in. Zachi found the bell, didn't he?
Why am I cursed with such a task?
We found the bell, Mother. At great risk to life and limb, we heroically fought our way...
Stop bragging and have your friend place the bell on its hook. Tadali wants to look at it. No. This won't do. The bell is tarnished. It can't perform the ritual like this. The dolly was worried about this. Our sacred bells must be cleansed every moon cycle. But the one you returned has been away for many years. We need to perform a purification ritual. If you're willing to lend your aid, this one can walk you through the cleansing ritual process. But you must be quiet and listen to her instructions very carefully. First, we must listen for Kanathi's breath. Not just the wind, mind you, but her holy exhalations.
And how long will that take?
As long as it needs to. Sacred rituals should not be rushed.
We're trying to save Elsewyr, Mother. There must be a faster way.
Fine. If you think you can cleanse the bell faster, go ahead. But don't expect this one to help you.
Zaji will own up to that one. He messed up. Mother never did like it when I interrupted her. This one doubts she will be eager to help us now. We'll do what Zaji does best. We'll improvise. The bells are all about ringing, yes? Perhaps if we get them started, they'll figure themselves out. Or something like that. Look, this one spent a great deal of his childhood annoying Mother. It takes a long time for her to calm down once she gets in one of her moods. So, in the meantime, why not try Zaji's way? Alright. Zaji has seen Mother ring the bells 1,000 times. Just press here. Huh. Zaji didn't expect that. Wait! The big bells in this courtyard have the same colored lanterns. Did you see that? Whenever the bells chimed a certain way, a lantern would glow. Now that this one thinks about it, aren't those lanterns on the larger bells as well? Perhaps there's a connection. Of course. Watch the master at work. Just press here. We did it! We cleansed the bell!
Yes, you did a beautiful job. Come, Walker. Speak to Tadali.
Walker? Oh, she means you, my friend.
Zaji's rudeness aside, you cleansed the bell. Tadali will now perform the ritual and find the dragon Yagrandu as promised. And then you and your companions will leave this temple. Yes? Now, Kenarthi only shares what her winds can find. Sights, smells, perhaps even a vague direction if we're lucky. It is up to you to discern a more exact location. Through the sweet winds of Kenarthi and the ringing of the bells, tell us where Yagrandu dwells. The winds journey south, sweeping cliffs of lime, and sink deep in a cave that smells of brine. They brush past the dragon's might to dissolve within a terrible light.
Time grows short, Hunter. What have you learned? Latvulan's followers swarm the skies. The longer I remain, the greater chance I will be discovered. Tell me, have you found Yagrandu? A large limestone quarry lies to the south. Latvulan and his followers have seized it, though I do not know why. Strange that Yagrandu should be there now. Unlikely. Yagrandu is still bound to me by his oath. He would not join with my greatest enemy. Head to the limestone quarry and search for this mine. I will meet you there. If you encounter Latvulan, do not attempt to fight him. Our alliance ends the moment you die.
Zaji, let Sai Sahan know where we're going. We might need his help.
Of course! This one will heroically play messenger. Zaji does not often say this, but be careful. Yes? The situation does not sound so good.
I haven't seen Nefalar, but I don't think he can approach this quarry. The cultists would spot him before he got close. We might be on our own for this one. No sign of the dragons, but there are plenty of cultists. They're mining and keeping watch. This doesn't make any sense. What would a dragon cult want with limestone? The mine's entrance should be west of here. You take the lead.
Someone arrived. You're not with the crazed cult out there, are you? No. If you were, you would have summoned the others by now. Please help me. I've been trapped here for hours with no chance of escape. My friends and I became separated at the quarry. We sought the strange Aeon Stone that we heard about. Figured we'd take a little. Bring it back to my father's jewelry shop in Murkmire. That's when the cultists decided to run us off. We ran in different directions. Once the cultists started chasing us, I lost sight of them while fleeing for my life. I ducked under here and have been hiding ever since. Could you look for my friends, please? My friends must be hiding around the quarry. Find them and let them know I'll be waiting at the rendezvous spot. They're Argonians like me. You can't miss them. Look for Mitza, Falls with Grace, and Nasi. And please, watch out for those cultists. Rumors spread like wildfire through the streets of Senchal, especially if it involves anything valuable. Most of what we heard indicated that the locals avoided the stuff, though. Said it was cursed, or tainted, or something like that. Curses? No. If someone had mentioned the cultists, though, that's a different matter. Look, I just want to see my friends again. Then we'll leave Elsewyr and return to my father's shop in Murkmire.
Please. I didn't take any of the green stones. And if I did, I'll make sure to put them back. Just, please, don't hurt me. Oh, thank you. I saw what happened to Paul Falls, and I got so frightened. I'll go find Nomu right now.
Shall burn in the dragon's fire. This one hears your commands, Rakashin. Tell this one to pray, and he shall pray. Tell this one to kill, and he shall kill.
Dragons will save us all.
I cannot run anymore. There's too many... I cannot run anymore. There's too many of them, and my friends are gone. I surrender. Go ahead, cultist. Do what you may. Truly? That is good news. I think I have enough strength to make it to that location. Thank you, stranger. Just remind me never to listen to Nomu's stupid ideas again.
The people will join us eventually.
or they will
We
burn.
must prepare our flesh for the fires to come. Join me, brothers and sisters.
Join me, brother. My master's power is limitless, and he will share it with his devoted. I will die before I bow to you, or your master, Lotvulan, if you insist.
Lotvulan! And the other dragon, is that Yagrandu?
You asked for this, Yagrandu.
Damn it! I hope we aren't too late.
Intruders, worthless pests. Deal with them, Rakaji.
With pleasure, my master. Rise, Yagrandu. Demonstrate your loyalty.
He's turning Yagrandu into some sort of monster. We have to stop him.
Persistent fools. Soon, all of Elsewyr will bow to my master. You will serve Lotvulan, if not in life, then in death.
certainly didn't go as planned. Watch out!
Rest easy, Ma. Your battle is done. That is what happens to those who defy Lat-Vulan. He kills them, then forces their corpse to do his bidding. Park Lok, what shameful arrogance. Waiting for Lat-Vulan to leave. Had I faced him now, he would have overpowered me. Do not think me proud of such actions, Hunter. Lat-Vulan has somehow increased his power. We are not prepared to fight him just yet. To raise one of my kind takes great skill and greater preparation. Rakajin used the green stone to amplify his necromantic abilities. That stone, it must be why Lat-Vulan's cult has claimed this mine. When Lat-Vulan hears of your victory, he will return to secure this mine. We must return to the Sanctum before that happens. After that, we can decide our next course of action. Lat-Vulan underestimated you, Hunter. He shall not do so again.
This one shall prove himself. Look upon my works, new moon.
Misa told me what happened to poor Falls. But thanks so much for finding the others. I just wish I had something to give her family back home in Murkmire. That's Falls, all right. She loved this ring. I'll make sure her family gets it when we're back home in Murkmire. Anyway, thank you. Why don't you take this, for your efforts? I just wish it could be more.
My friend, dead. That could have been me, you know. Well, at least I got a small chunk of that green stone. Just don't tell the others. I plan to make something special when we get back to the jewelry shop. In Foal's memory, you understand?
I almost had one of those strange green stones in my hand. I could almost feel it. Ah, well, maybe next time.
There's nothing you could have done.
I know. I just wished we'd gotten there sooner.
You did well today. Your Grandu may not have joined us, but neither will his corpse become a tool of Latvalon. A small victory, but a victory nonetheless. Did you discover anything else? An army of dragons with the means to amplify their power? That doesn't bode well. I do not like that we're going into this fight blind. There's too much we don't know about Latvalon and this cult of his. We need more information. I do. But first, I have something for you. I found it in the Sanctum's treasury. But let's keep this between us. If a certain smuggling crew knew we had a treasury, they'd empty it faster than Zaji can drain a bottle of plum brandy. If we can't outmatch our enemies, we must outwit them. I want you to infiltrate the cult. Learn where their base of operations is located, how large a force they command, and most importantly, what they plan to do next. Aelia believes the cult is recruiting in Senchal. I want you to find a recruiter and join their ranks. As a member of the cult, you'll be privy to a great deal of information. But first, you'll want to speak with General Your next mission awaits, my friend.